Yeah, and we are talking about how safe it is for you to invest in gold. And we'd like to introduce our guest, Tuan Haji Abdul Rasul bin Abdul Razak, who is the president of the Malaysian Indian Goldsmiths and Jewelers Association. Ooh, talking to the big boss here.
All right, so thank you so much for joining us this morning. We would like to know more about it because when we get our pay and in planning out our life, we do have investments here and there, and we want to know more about the safety aspect of investing, because there's always there are always risks involved in this. So what's your take on this?
Yeah, it's good morning to everybody and good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
And it's really a very nice day to talk about gold, is it? Because at this point of time, we can see a lot of things are happening around everywhere. Because of the pricing and because of the value of the gold, because we can see compared to the currencies, we can find gold, metal, and all the precious things have been very, very valued in the world. And we can see a lot of scams going on and things are there, you see. And when you find about the investment of gold in our country, it's nothing wrong. It's still good, as long as you carry the gold bar with you.
That's right. So any time is a good time to invest in gold?
We can say we can still have the pocket sharing now, because it was a jump during a period of 10-15 years. There was a quite jump on the gold, you see, because it went up to the sky high. But we feel that it's still high, but actually it's not high yet, because you see the demands are getting more. And we can find that a lot of mines are getting off, and things are happening, and we have been using the gold for all methods now. So the investment is still high, and it's very, we can say the investment is still good, and we can invest anywhere. And when you find the gold value, if you say, will it go down? Will it go down or it may go up? Yes, there is a depreciation of 5% or 10%. And it cannot be very high, you see. For example, in the future of maybe about another 10-15 years, or another 5 years' time from now, the price of gold will go up to another 30%. That's what we can see, the forecast. And compared to the value of the currencies, we can see the gold value is still high.
Now, what are the factors or things that we should consider before investing in gold?
Okay, first of all, you see, if you were to invest in a company's example, if you want to invest in a company to find some more returns and all that, then you have to share some risk on it, you see. And secondly, you see, when you find that if you can get back the gold, maybe about 70-80%, still is considered as good. And the remaining excess which you're going to pay them, which is going to be a return. We are looking at a return type. So that will be some risk is involved, you see. And also, it depends on the company, how the formula is used. You see, for example, they use a good formula and a legal formula, then it's considered as a legal money. If you come back and if you find that something is wrong inside and you're getting off and on and things, all that, we can't say. So you have to share the parcel over there.
And it all boils down to knowledge, knowing,
the market and all that.
Would you say some mistakes that people make is actually not knowing what they're getting themselves into?
No, but actually, you see, everybody looks very forward, you see, because all of us, even me, if you find that something is coming on better, then I will also run for it. It's nature. It's all every of us have the same issues.
Nature.
Because everyone makes $1 into $10. Or $1 into 10 cents, you see.
That's exponential.
So you see, everybody wants something excess better. So in that form of thing, everybody rush for it. But actually, when you look into the investments today, and if you were to be very careful, you have to carry the bar with you. You carry the gold with you. Instead of putting it in another side or keep it away and get somebody to do it for you, then you have to share the risk.
What are the different ways that we can invest in gold? I think way back when people would just buy jewelry, lots of gold jewelry, and just keep it in the house or under the pillow, or in the safe in the house. But what are other different ways that we can invest?
You see, gold physically in the gold bar. If you can get a gold bar out, and you can have it in your safe boxes. And it's very safe. But if you put it in for 10 years, definitely there will be a increase of a 10 to 15%. That's what is happening for the past 30 years. It's recorded. So it is going to increase. That is a safe way of keeping the gold bars. But if you say if you want to wear it, you can use it as an art to make the lady pretty. It's also a partner, but there's a limitation. You cannot carry 10 kilos on your body.
You can only carry.
Try. I was going going to be painful.
See, for example, you would have bought a house about 30 years ago for 10,000, 20,000, 30,000.
Yeah.
It's now 300,000
Yeah.
or even a $3 million property. So if you convert that gold, convert that money into gold, another 10 years time, you can get another 30%. But the house will remain another 500,000 for another 10 years.
How would you advise anyone who, you being in this line and, knowing a great deal of this, people come up to you and say, I think I want to invest in gold. What would be the first thing you tell them?
We will tell them how much money they have. If you have
That's a
100,000
very
with you,
important question.
Okay. Yeah.
if you
It's all
got
subjective.
100,000 with you, then you can invest into the gold bar. That's called as investments.
Okay.
Then if you have got a 10,000 with you, then we'll make you pretty. Or we make the man pretty or handsome. You see, gold, nobody says, no, I don't want gold.
Yeah.
Everybody wants gold.
Yep.
Everybody wants precious stones,
Yeah.
diamonds.
People keep on saying time is gold, so it shows how valuable it is.
Yeah.
So how much money? That would be the first one.
Yeah, you see, that
1,000
depends
at
on
least?
maybe
1,000
about 10,000 is just good enough
Okay.
to make you pretty.
So what about the steps after that?
Yeah.
No, but you see, once you have got a 10,000 with you, you're not going to wear the 10,000 at one time.
You can if you
Yeah,
want to.
you can, but you must have your bodyguards or your people with you. Today the situation is such.
Yeah,
But
true.
I'm not saying that everything is, you cannot wear.
Yeah.
So it can be a piece of item for 10,000. The diamond can be at 10,000. Because it depends on the place and the time you're going to use it. For example, you're going for an office, going out for a while, you won't be wearing the 10,000 item. You'll be using a 2,000-3,000 item.
Gala dinner can lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not to pasar malam.
Yeah. Right. That is one thing. Finding the right channel or monitoring our investment. Well, what should we do?
Okay, now you see, when you go for a very quick jump, like for example, you want your returns to be very high and all that, you must be a bit cautious.
Yeah.
Because today, everybody wants to do business.
Yeah.
And they want to also make more money.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even the people who want to invest want to have some good returns. So you must be very careful. You must see whether the company is a long outstanding company or it can last forever or everything is done properly. Because everything, we look into the small contract forms and all that and
Yep.
then we sign it. And then we get the things go through.
Yeah.
And
the blurry
because of the
grey
rush and all
lines.
that, you see,
True,
because
true.
when the rush starts, then everybody wants it.
Yeah.
So, but end of the day, you have to also be careful on that.
So let's just say when you start to invest in gold, make an investment in gold in these particular companies, right? How do you detect whether these companies are actually illegal or not?
But first of all, like for example, if you come to a retailer,
Yeah.
like if you come to my members, the Malaysian Indian Goldsmith Association members, we have got about 120 shops over there. We go to them, they are not taking all this type of, money, deposits money for
Yeah.
the gold and a term of 6 months and all that. You see,
Yeah.
there are so many things happening in other companies.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We don't do that. We are only retailers.
Yes, right.
We get jewelries done for the people.
Yeah.
If they really want to invest, you buy them the gold bar according to the market price,
Yep.
which is very safe,
I see.
which you can have it in your locker. Or you can have it in a place where it's hidden, nobody knows about it.
Yep.
And you don't want to expose yourself. You only want to make a small, nice, pretty income.
Yep.
You see, so that's no problem. And if you find, if you say that you're getting 3%, 5%, 10%, 20%, so you have to share the risk.
Because the greater the returns, the
Yeah,
risk comes
it
with it
depends
as
on
well.
that.
What is it like in the scenario overseas?
Yeah, overseas there are many things happening now, just like what we have here.
Oh, okay.
Happenings. So you have to be very careful. But they have got a different type of methods over there. The formulas
How
over there.
different is it from here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, we have got according to organized by our style of living and the style of business and all that.
Okay.
And overseas they have got a different type. You see, they may have some pressure metals coming in, pressure stones coming in, and from there they want to open up a company and they'll ask you to invest, and the things are going on.
Right.
In Russia, they found out a very big piece of diamond over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big rock over there.
So lucky.
And they say it's coming up and all that. See, we just like buying shares, you see.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's happening when they really go into the mines, whether it's a diamond there or it's a normal stone. So you must be very careful. The things are happening.
So it boils down to knowledge and finding
Yeah,
out
you
as
have
much
to do
information.
a thorough check on them, and you must know really it is a real company, or go to the relevant reserve banks of for their countries and then check on that whether they are really legal and things are happening well,
Yeah.
and they are long time doing business and all these things. You have to do a thorough check. because your money is hard-earned money.
True. Yeah.
It's not an easy money.
Yeah.
If it's easy money,
Yeah.
we may have 10% down, but not the 90% down, is
True.
it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean, saving up takes a while, and
Yes.
you know we don't want to lose it in the blink of an eye. That's actually a really, really bad thing to happen.
But in the long run, investing in gold is always a good option, lah. Basically.
Yeah, we
right?
have got a very good option some more.
Yeah.
We are past 30, 40 years on the jump.
Okay.
But it don't jump that big, but the forecast for the next 15 years on the market. You don't have to go until 2020. It's 2015 is going to be another 15% high.
Oh.
Wow.
See, even now,
Increase, huh?
on the early of this year, we find that it's about 7 to 8% down price. Today it's gone up to about 8 to 10% high. So it's considered the price is up.
So it's not in any way, well, not severely affected by any economic downturn.
Well, we can't exactly say that. You see, sometimes it goes down to 2% down and it goes up to 10%.
Right.
So we can't predict anything is bad and good. Based on the goal, we will know because the currencies are up and down.
Yep.
So, for our fellow viewers, what are the first steps that they should do?
Okay, from now, if you intend to invest in gold, you can have your gold money in the bank accounts, or else you can come back to us. We can buy the real price of gold, and it'll be very safe. It can take home, and you can park it in your place,
Yep.
and you can have it for the next 3 years. By 2015, you can get another 15% high, which you can have a very peace slip. Where you will never have even a 1% down.
Yeah.
No nightmares.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
So,
Where can we find more information, from your association and, all those 120 retailers?
Members, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Where can we get more information on that and,
So that we can
any
sleep
contact
peacefully.
numbers? Yeah.
Yeah, you can look for me. I'm right at my Lebo Ampang. My shop name is Abdul Razak Jewelers, and I'm there. I'm the president, and you can look for me. If there's any information you need, you can call me.
Yep.
You can go to the website on Abdul Razak Jewelers,
Okay.
and also you can call me. I'm quite familiar because we have got a few generation jewelers
Oh, yeah.
from my forefathers,
Yeah.
Yep.
the founders for all the Lebo Ampang and all these things, you see. So there is
Old
no
money.
problem.
legend. All right, thank you so much for sharing all this knowledge with us.
Thank you, Tanaji.
Zaman will let you know if he has
Yeah.
succeeded.
I have your card, so I know where you work.
Anyway, thank you for the
Alright.
viewers. Thank you for the viewers. You please invest in gold
Yeah.
straight away in the physical. That's my advice to all of you.
Yeah,
And have a
and-
good day. Anything, you can just call me. Thank
All
you.
right.
Right,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
very
much,
much.
Tanaji.
So closely related to goals would be moms, and that is what we're going to be talking to you guys about. Coming right up, we're talking about working mother's dilemma.
Yes.
So if you're a working mom, give us a shout out. Tell us what your dilemmas are and how do you actually overcome those challenges.
That's
so
right.
stay with us on Hello On 2.
Don't go away.